Hello. Good evening. Happy Thursday. And guess what today is? More Ace Attorney. Yay! uh, actually, hold on. I need to go boot up the game first. Give me a sec. How's it going, Terry? How's been your Thursday treating you? Wow. Yeah, I was doing some good stuff. I forgot that it's getting close to the time that hold on. Priorities, okay. No, I was making sure that Butterball was able to pee and poo before I start because he seems to have a routine that he'll pee and poo around like 9 o'clock-ish. Oh, baby comes first. So if I don't take him out in time, he's unfortunately just gonna end up peeing and pooing really close to where he sleeps, and I know he hates it, so gotta help him out. Gotta help the little dude out. Alright, here we go. Let me change. Where's my game button? There it is. Ooh, I'm frozen. Up here. Okay, nice. Yay. Yay! Farewell my turnabout. I don't remember a lot of this case either, so this is gonna be fun. I was telling my sister about this. I'm like, finally, I'm on episode 4, case 4. And she goes, oh, cool. And then I start saying stuff, and she goes, that's not the game. This is what actually happens in the case. And I go, oh, shoot, I completely forgot about this case. Everybody's a circus in this one, too. We're not even in the circus anymore. So it's gonna be kind of painful. The moment you've been waiting for. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our Hercules? Was it Hercules? I don't remember. Will it be last year's runner-up, Jammin' Ninja? Or maybe Captain Saipan, all the way from the lovely world of Saipan? I can see the students and the global hero Anya Kapan? We hope Lady Luck is with all our heroes tonight. And now, the winner of the third annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix is me. Who's that? Oh, sheesh. Insane. Whoa, the true hero of the night has appeared in our hearts, or in our minds, or in our show. I don't even know. It looks like this year's Grand Prix goes to the Fantastic Warrior, the Nickel Samurai. Too bad, Jammin' Ninja. Looks like the title eluded you again this year. Wow. The Nickel Hero. Oh, this case? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this case. Gatewater Hotel. We haven't seen this in a while. Oh, right. Yes. Did you hear that, Nick? Did you? The Nickel Samurai. He did it. Yeah, he sure did. I'm getting too old for this. I'm proud of the guy for doing this series justice.
So the person everyone was cheering for, I guess he got the prize?
Yep. You know, who we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai.
No. Every Sunday I only watch the educational channel's Kids Masterpiece Theater.
Okay, that's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it.
Do you like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick?
Nah, Nick's an old fart, so he's not allowed to watch it anymore. He's only like 20. He's like 21. What do you mean, old fart? This game is like, it's like the internet, where if you're already past like the age of 25, it's over for you. You're a hag. That's right. but I do like kids' masterpiece theater.
Hey, I didn't know you were so young at heart, Nick. Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. You're supposed to ask your age and have interests that match. It's very important.
Nah, give it a rest, Pearly. Looks like I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time.
Ah, it's like a dream.
Too bad for the Jammin' Ninja, though. Last year, he lost to the Pink Princess, a warrior of Little Old Tokyo. I thought this might be his year.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Did anyone else think that the Jammin' Ninja looked a bit different today? Different? What do you mean?
Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar. Hey, you're right. Strange he'd walk around without his signature guitar. I will never understand these people and their shows. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight. Oh, it was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks.
Hey, Nick, come on! It's time to get going to the lobby. There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to happen real soon.
Or start real soon. I can't read today. And then I heard there's going to be a press conference after that. A press conference? Is he going to make a speech about winning this year's prize? Well, not exactly. Something about the Nickel Samurai confessing something. Confessing? Sounds pretty serious.
Ah, Nick, come on. You don't want us to be in the last ones in there, or to be the last ones there, do you? Yeah, Mr. Nick, do you?
Annoying me. This show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes. How are you, Will Powers? Thank you very much for inviting us today. Oh, I was nothing really. Guys like us don't get to come out to a place like this often, so I thought I'd invite you all.
Hey, Mr. Powers, what have you been up to lately?
Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on a kids' exercise show, while wearing a rabbit mask over my face.
Oh, I see.
I'm so really sorry about all the headache I caused you that time, Mr. Wright. Well, what's done is done, so let's forget about it. This is Will Powers. He's an action star. His popularity exploded when he was a Steel Samurai, and he was the first case Maya worked on with me.
It's too bad he looks scary. Or people who know you're a real softie who's good with kids.
Thanks. I can't believe they're going to make a movie based on the Nickel Samurai.
I can't believe it either, but for a different reason.
The Steel Samurai, an epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against his arch-nemesis, the evil magistrate in the city of Neo-Old Tokyo. And last year, they started a new series, The Nickel Samurai. The new series seems to be a hit with the kids too. I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show, so I was hoping that maybe I'd get the chance to do something in this new one. Oops. Oh, it's tangled. Hold up. There we go.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's been, awesome to see you with the new actor, Matt Ungard. He's super popular right now. Mr. Ungard?
Jose Pearls doesn't know who he is.
This year is gonna be Nickel Samurai versus the Jammin' Ninja at the box office.
Jammin' Ninja? What was that again? So, who is this Jammin' Ninja again?
He's a hero, duh. His symbol is a bright red guitar he's always carrying.
A ninja who's always carrying a bright red guitar. That doesn't even work. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of that game, Gitaru? From the Nintendo 64 era? Or maybe even before that. Like SNES? NES? I don't even know how old. It's somewhere around there. But it's like that old game where it's a rhythm game pretty much, where you play the guitar. That's what the logo reminds me of. With a scarf around his neck and a guitar in his hand, he rises to stardom in an ancient time. A ninja who becomes a star?
Yeah, a ninja who becomes a star.
There's a strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios, Nickel Samurai, and Worldwide Studios, Jammin' Ninja. They even air at the same time.
You know what I heard? I heard those two don't get along at all. The Nickel Samurai is on guard, and the guy who plays the Jammin' Ninja. I mean...
The Nickel Samurai speaks French? Oh, you mean Matt on guard, the actor. I guess even the world of heroes isn't a sparkling happy place. Yeah. Look at all this food.
What can I say? This is a really high-class hotel. I've never eaten this kind of salad before.
Poor Pearls. Having eaten only vegetables all her life, she's been missing out.
Don't worry, any leftovers belong in my happily awaiting stomach anyway.
You're such a glutton, Maya. I lose this one to Maya. She sure can eat.
Well, a growing girl needs her nutrients.
A growing girl? Exactly how big do you plan on getting? The award ceremony was just held on that stage. It was really fabulous.
It just reminded me of the circus for a second. Well, shows that you are guaranteed to be shows like that are guaranteed to be good, you know?
This sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost to the point of gaudy with how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bumboy give me something like that last year? Did he? I don't remember. There's a grand set of doors over there. And behind those doors is an equally grand lobby.
Shall we go and take a look, Mr. Nick?
Hey, wait up! This grand dessert is calling to me. It's saying, eat me now!
That chandelier is really something, isn't it?
I haven't forgiven you for being compromised by the clown. She is super compromised.
I thought it was some kind of spaceship.
Hey, Nick. How about we get one of these for the office? One of those hang from our poor weak ceiling? I don't think so. Oh, God. Oh.
If this is all a dream, I don't ever want to wake up.
And all the directors and stars that were here to see the heroes. Wow. I had no idea who most of them were.
Neither did I.
Nick, you got to cut that news-only habit out. Your new show is going to be The Nickel Samurai every Sunday morning at 8.
Oh, I know. We can watch it together starting next week. I'll come wake you up extra early to make sure, okay?
I'm fine. You know, you really don't have to do that on my account. It's like, please do not wake me up for 4 kids at 7 a.m. in the morning. I can't do that. You want to look at my badge? Nah, I really owe you one. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what would have happened. What you did? It was a real tight spot I was in, and you fought so hard to get me out. I don't care what happens. I'll never forget everything you've done for me. Oh. Twitter post of actual testaments to court, but put in Phoenix, right? Games. Oh, yes! That was funny. I was like, no way. People are actually responding this way in court. Nothing is serious in that. Ooh. Nice. Wow, what is this place? Looks like I've stumbled into Oz or something. Oh man, I didn't think my jaw was hurting that bad. I may need to, like, not do voices today, unfortunately. I want to, but then usually it doesn't hurt doing Pearl, and today it hurts doing Pearl. So I'm just gonna read it. I don't think I'm gonna do voices. Way in the back, there's a sign for the bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can before the show starts. Yeah, whose room is this? There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Corrida's room. Juan Corrida. His name just sounds like a star's name. I've heard it before, but I don't know anything about him at all. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see. Record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. To Mr. On Guard from Global Studio staff. It'd be nice if lawyers got something like this too. To Mr. Wright from all your grateful clients. Hold on. I think I need to pop my jaw in place real quick. Okay. These are toilets! Oh, there are toilets in each room in this hotel, but since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here as well. Perfect for people like me who can afford to stay here in the first place. Bear? I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms, but what are these stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Can't be. So, Juan Corrida loved and on guard looks very stiff. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Matt on guard's room. Matt on guard, I've heard that name before. Oh yeah, Maya's always yammering. Instead of yap, we say yammer. About him like the obsessed fan she is. I do need to like tell myself not to voice these characters because sometimes I can't help it. It's like they have to have a voice. Even if I can't pull it off, they should have a voice. Sounds like the post ceremony is about to start. Alright, I'm so pumped. I wonder if he's going to show off his special move today. Nickel Samurai Smelting. Actually, what I'm interested in is most is the press conference. Your jaw is creaking? I don't know. Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear it when I pop my jaw? Because sometimes, like, I can't. Oh, thank God. Because I can hear it. I can hear it every time it clicks and pops. And then when I adjust it back into place. And then the only time that I know that people are aware that I'm having jaw problems, like, physically, is I tell them, okay, put your hand on my, like, right side of my jaw here. And they're like, why? And then I click it and they're like, oh, that's not right. It shouldn't be doing that. And I'm like, I know. I don't know what's going on with it. Oh, but it's really hurting on my left side. If I have a heart attack, then I can't say I wasn't warned, but pretty sure it's just jaw problems. You mean the big confession the Nickel Samurai is going to make after the show? So what is it? Don't you know what it's about, Mr. Powers? Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea. Super casual about it. Don't worry about it. Duh. Sorry. So I guess you're all going to the press conference then. Only for 1 hour. I'll see how it goes. It's not too bad, but it does... Unfortunately, it does hurt. I've been singing a lot, okay? I've been singing in the car constantly because I've been stressed, but it's fine. It should be okay. I think, honestly, if I don't go without moving my jaw for, like, hours, so especially after sleeping, I have to wonder if I, like, grind my teeth when I go to sleep, but I don't think so. Now I'm like, maybe I do. Maybe I've been low-key stressed and I have been grinding my teeth, but I don't feel any... I don't think I do. I've never, like, woken up in the middle of me grinding my teeth or anything like that. I'll just have to have somebody, like... I'll probably, like, videotape myself or something. But... What was I saying? I don't know. I don't think I grind my teeth, but if I go without a while of not, like, actually moving my jaw up and down, that also hurts. It also starts hurting. So I think, honestly, the more that I do talk, the more it'll help relieve the tension in my jaws kind of deal. Because it feels better the more that I move it. So we'll see how I do after an hour. If it hurts more after the hour, then yeah, I'll probably stop. I do want to at least get through the investigation, though, and that shouldn't take any more than an hour and a half. Yeah, of course. If that's the case, then here, take these tickets so you can get in. Press conference ticket added to the court record. Thank you very much. Well, let's get going to the lobby. It looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick. Okay, for great justice. Yeah. Justice. Let's go. Wow, that is super grand looking. Only a really gaudy hotel would have such a large, gaudy lobby to match. I think they're going to have the post-ceremony show over there. They're using a compact stage, I see. Ooh, I'm all ready to use my special samurai power. Maya looks like she's ready to start a fight. Fight, your attention please, your attention please. The Nickel Samurai's post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances. What? Why? No, you didn't have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it. We are asking for everyone's cooperation at this time, so please stay where you are. This is a special request from the police. Police? Did they just say police? You want me to go check out what's going on? Wait, I'll come with you. Freeze! You two, didn't you just hear the announcement just now? It just finished telling you not to move. That voice, I've heard that voice somewhere before. Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Just the other day, it was the same thing. There was a small footbridge, and it said, "Beware, bridge out," and along comes a stop, the bridge, boy, and listen, of course not. He, of course, tell you it's not the fire bridge was out, since it was dangerous. I'm not kidding you, and I really mean it. Well, I let him have it, and then he just probably tripped over a rock and cried. That's non-stop chatter. It can't be. Miss Oldbag? What is it, you young whippersnappers? Do I know you? I don't even need to change my voice. I'm just gonna sound old. Wait, you're Powers, aren't you? Yeah, about what happened back then. You didn't even get nominated this year, did you? Oh, that's right. You're doing that children's exercise program trying to play nice. Yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job. I love that show. And you're a hoot! You're the big brother character, right? Yes, even with your face covered by a mask, you're that giant rabbit. What a work of art, but that's how it is. I mean, if you don't wear that mask, who knows how many TVs would break? You're really a shame, and you getting what they deserve. This is what I thought anyway. What are you doing here? Look at my uniform and tell me you can't tell me I'm a member of security. I really can't, actually. With that outfit. Annoying, noisy brats, get the blaster. Cute. Miss Oldbag, what are you doing here? What happened to your position at Global Studios? Oh, that old place. Well, since that incident, they got... Oh my god, wait, hold up. They've been letting people go. When they cut the security team, I got the pink slip. What incident? What did you do? I didn't do anything, you youngin'. Don't you remember that incident a year ago? When this lady got on the witness stand and testified? Yeah, then you. Weren't you the one who was bullying me, the fragile girl at heart? I plead the fifth. But you know, I think I rubbed the upper management the wrong way by testifying. Yes, that has to be it. Everything is all your fault. Me? I thought about being a bodyguard at first after being handed old Pinky. You... a bodyguard? For your friend? That very good-looking guy with the red jacket and the ruffles? Mr. Edgeworth? But... that sort of arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me. That's what he said to me. What did I ever do to deserve that? What happened? So did something happen? No, I don't have all the details. But it looks like one of those incidents happened again. An incident? Like a murder kind of incident? Maybe. You see, I'm a bit of a devilish woman. So wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow, but bet you didn't know that. Shouldn't you quit being a security guard, at least for other people's sake? Silence, whippersnapper! Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. I don't... What is that supposed to do? She's an Edgeworth fanboy. Oh yeah.
Hey, Nick.
What is it? I don't like that devilish smile playing on your lips.
Let's make like we're going to go to the bathroom and check things out.
No way. The police told us not to go anywhere, remember?
Huh? How boring? You're such a boring guy. You got no motivation, no spirit. Huh?
Oh, shoot. What? What's going on?
Are you giving Mystic Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick?
Not you two, Pearls. Please don't stick your little nose into this one.
So listen to this, Pearly. This one time at lawyer camp, Nick...
Okay, I get it. Let's go take a look.
Yay! I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick. That's right. You'd walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you, Mr. Nick?
That would be every time we work on a case together.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go already.
You can come along too, Pearly. If I don't choke on my dry throat, what is going on? I might need to get some more water.
I get to come. That's right.
You do. You get to go along with us. Remember this? These eyes of mine are real pros now. Pros at doing what? Now doing police work, of course. My eyes are like a hawk. And my professional eyes spot a messy bloody incident. That's why I don't have time for you meddling kids and your petty little things. What is this? Press conference ticket. Seems like the Nickel Samurai is to confess something after the posting. Okay. There's nothing really out of the ordinary here.
Are you looking for the incident that the old lady was talking about?
Doesn't look like it happened here. Well, we better go look somewhere else.
Alright, then let's try it.
Excuse me. Ah. Are you by chance Miss Maya Fey?
Yeah, that's me.
You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk.
A call? I wonder if it's someone for the Crane Village. What's wrong, Mystic Maya?
Ah, nothing.
You guys go on ahead and I'll be right there, okay?
Okay. Right this way, Miss Fey.
Let's go look somewhere else now, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, okay.
This is a little exciting and a little scary.
I told you. I get people the info they want, which means that I've got a right to know. Nope, don't care who you are, pal. We're still investigating, so you can't go in. What's your problem? Just you wait, it'll be all over the morning paper. Scruffy detective's secret scandal revealed. You'll see, I'll get you back. Those two sound pretty serious. That southern accent can only mean... Hey, right! Oh. Hey, Lotta. Come on, do a gal a favor and tell this cop I'm just doing my job and I've got rights. Ah, you? Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal, help a guy out. Tell her only the police are allowed here. This is the scene of a murder, so she should leave this to us pros.
A murder?
Aw, shoot, me and my big mouth.
See, I knew it. My gut instinct told me so. I always trust my gut. A murder, it said, and that's what it said, a genuine murder.
Hey, wait.
Yeehaw! A murder of a big star, no less.
Oh, man. I'm in trouble now. What happened? So, Detective Gumshoe, a murder? No, that's not it. I got my facts mixed up for a second there, pal.
Mr. Nick? Is the dead person the Nickel Samurai?
Huh? Why do you ask?
Well, Mystic Maya was rooting for him, so...
It wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Actually, the Nickel Samurai is the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off. What? The guy that died was this hero named the Jammin' Ninja, pal. The Jammin' Ninja?
The woman with the big puffy hair that looks like cotton candy?
You mean Lotta?
That woman?
She was there that time too, right? That time?
When Mystic Maya did that channeling.
Oh, that time. Well, Lotta's a journalist, so that's why she was there.
Journalist.
It looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened. Hanging around? Yeah, hiding in the wait in front of the Jammin' Ninja's door, pal. But why was she... She wouldn't tell me, pal. Just said something about getting my big scoop. Scoop? What sort of news could she be after? So the victim was the Jammin' Ninja.
Mr. Jammin' Ninja?
He was on a really popular rival TV show too, the Nickel Samurai.
Oh.
The victim was the action star Juan Corrida. He got a huge push and rode the express train to stardom. I mean, even I know who he is. Yeah, even I recognize his face. But I heard lately that Matt and guards were taking the wind out of his sail. I'm telling you, pal, as far as who's popular, those two are hogging all the limelight. I guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy.
Mr. Guard? That's the Nickel Samurai, right?
Yep. I mean, no! You've got to say it with more oomph. The Nickel Samurai! Anyway, so now that Juan Corrida's gone, that means Mr. Guard has the whole stage to himself. What did you say? I'm gonna bet on it, pal. You can't have that happen, you know? Can't have that happen. What's that supposed to mean, I wonder? Would you take a look? Listen, pal, I'm not leaking any info. If I do, my salary's really gonna get it. And then I won't be able to even... Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to get those instant noodles down at the discount market. Don't you? You guys gotta invite him for burgers. You can't do this to him. Let him eat. Let the poor man eat. Stage for the post-ceremony stage show. It's supposed to be a press meeting after the show, but now it looks like no one will hear what the Nickel Samurai had to confess after all. These cameras was belong to the press? They're all basically doing the same thing, staring at the empty stage. Seats for the spectators at the post-ceremony show and the press conference. It's too bad neither event is going to be held now. The lobby with a grand staircase always feels enormous. Right now, the only thing filling this enormous room is anxiety about the murder. I really hope nothing else bad happens here.
Anything else?
Nope. Why are you huffing and puffing? Like, old bag? Okay. What else do I do? Oh, wait. Nope. Only one place to go. You know what? Actually, what is this? Oh, okay. Alright, if you're not gonna tell me anything. Okay. Nope. She's got nothing for me too. Oh no. It's doing this thing where I have to find like one specific whatever. Oh, maybe that was it? Grand set of doors where Maya left. Really fabulous. You just reminded me of the circus for a second. I wonder if everyone's alright. I heard that the Berry Big Circus just recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. You haven't cleaned up all the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging in the air now that the party's over. It's a feast for a king. Yeah, it was the first time I ate that food. What was it called again? I think it started with ki. Kiwi? That's right, a kiwi. I don't know what to say. It's sweet but sour fruit all in one. Poor Pearls, having only eaten veggies all her life. So that's called a chandelier, right? Yep. What is it for? What does it do? Well, it's for lighting up a room, Pearls.
Mr. Knight, can I look down now? My neck hurts.
She's so cute. Anything new here? Nope. Nothing. Brother, talk with me. I don't know what you want me to trigger now. I feel like I'm trapped. I'm trapped. Where do I go? Yeah, she's not gonna tell us anything. I'm just annoyed by the music. I don't want to go back there. Is there really nothing else that I can look at? No, nothing? He doesn't want to talk. Lotto's nowhere to be seen. And I don't think there's anything new here. Wow, what am I supposed to do? Like the next person I want to talk to is like Lotta, but no idea where she went. There really isn't anywhere to go. What am I missing? Am I just being dumb? I think I'm just being dumb. Okay, well... I don't want to hear the clown music again. Why is somebody talking to me? Cry. Crying. Why has nothing triggered yet? Is there really something I'm missing? Oh, hold up. Possibly? There has to be. Because nothing is... It's like waiting on me for something, but I don't know what it is. Old bag. Old bag, give me something. Anything. Old bag, please. I'm lost. I'm not sure how to continue from here. Okay, I would think something else would happen here. Now that we recognize that Maya has left. Already presented everything you could? Yeah, neither of them are talking. Neither of them want to answer me. Hmm. Huh. Why is it not taking? And then, again, a big ol' once over. Make sure that everything is picked. Every little nook and cranny. Which, yes, it looks like it's all good. Ooh, I hate this. I hate this when it does this, because I'm like, it should be pretty obvious how to move. Okay, wait. One other thing we could try. Nope, never mind. No! Where do you want me to go? Man, this is a rough start. How am I already, like, blocked this early on? I'm like halfway tempted to just look it up. Farewell, my turnabout. Don't look too hard. Don't look too hard. Shh, shh, shh. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh my god. I hate it when it does these things. It's like something that I don't even think about. Sheesh. Okay. I forget that I could present profiles. The Nickel Samurai, he really took the Grand Prix tonight. Maya's a big fan of his. Really? Oh, I'm sorry then. Why are you sorry? Matt on guard was just arrested, pal. On suspicion of murdering Juan Corrida. What? Tell me about him. I'm not a real fan of action or shows or anything. But I know Juan Corrida and Matt on guard are. Can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. They even debuted around the same time. So they have this real fiery rivalry for each other. Against each other? Kind of like you and me, pal. I never knew he thought of me as a rival. That girl is a number 3 on my people I've seen a lot lately list. Oh, then who's number 1? As if you need to ask, it's you, pal. So who's number 2? Maya Faye, but it looks like she's not around this time.
It must be nice to have such good friends with each other. It must be nice to be such good friends with each other, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Somehow, I don't think that's the real meaning of Detective Gumshoe's list. You don't remember? You don't remember Old Bag? Or Powers? That's a bummer. I was really shocked by what happened to her in that one case. I didn't know she had such awesome power. Awesome power? I thought maybe I should do some self-improvement and take up a hobby, so I went out and bought some Morning Glory seeds and planted them now. It's a good way to improve yourself. Well, it's nothing really. Arrested. Why was Mr. Engard arrested? Sorry, pal, but that's not something I can tell you. We just started the investigation, so we don't want any leaks. Looks like yet another Steel Samurai heroes in the hot water.
Mr. Nick, if Mystic Maya knew about this.
Yeah, I know. She'd make me take this case. I know. Now, let's go over here. Hey, so what's going on, Miss Wright? Looks like Juan Corrida has been killed. What? Juan is... he's... It looks like he was murdered, and the suspect was arrested. The suspect is Master Matt Ungard. You're joking, right? Nope. They arrested the Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammin Ninja. Oh, not again. I feel sick.
Again?
About a year ago, something like just like this happened, girls. I still can't believe... No way. No way, Matt would. What's Mr. Powers got in his hand? Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Wright. Suspicious? I got this from the bellboy that came by earlier. Originally from the bellboy, can transmit and receive signals over great distances. For me, but why? I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney. Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a pop idol, but he kept adding fuel to the fire of his rivalry with Juan anyway. Mr. Juan?
He's the Jammin Ninja, right?
Those two would butt heads over everything they could think of. But I'd say that Matt was the one who almost came out on top. I guess some people only know how to relate to others by butting heads like a ram. Juan said that he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined a rival TV show.
And that was the Jammin Ninja. Stylish Nickel Samurai and the
burning Jammin Ninja. Well, things turned messy real fast with those two using their shows for their war. In the final tally, look around, it's pretty obvious how things ended up. Matt even won the Grand Prix this year, the final win over his rival, I guess. Mr. Ungard was going to hold a press conference, wasn't he? That's what I heard. Though if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's press conference. The Nickel Samurais? Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and get the press conference that way. He was going to be in costume? But why? I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore.
I was just wondering. Where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time.
Now that she mentions it, well, I was only going to answer a phone call.
Maybe she got lost. I'll take a quick look around for her.
Oh.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
Huh? I'm not sure. It's coming from this transceiver. Yes? Hello? Right here. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney. And you are? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be considering yourself with, such as...
Help! Nick! Mystic Maya?
Maya? So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of the girl? Her fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt? Come now, don't fall apart on me yet. No, this can't be. Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return to you your valued item unharmed. What is it called again in your fancy lawyer terms? Kidnapping for ransom. Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping. Ooh, we're getting the intense music already.
Mystic Maya!
Ooh, Pearly. My sight. Everything's fading away. Literally everything turned black and white for him. Maya's been kidnapped. Are you there? Mr. Attorney, are you there? How much? How much do you want? Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp of the situation. Hurry up and state your condition, and then return Maya. Money is not what I seek. What? What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal. Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to need... I'm not the person you will be representing. What? You are currently at the Gatewater Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there. Juan Carita was killed, and the suspect is not on guard. You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal from Matt on guard. Matt on guard? But why? He did not kill anyone. I can attest to that. However, what? However, someone is framing him for the murder. A very smart someone who is setting him up to take the fall. If I agree and do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain? You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word, or not. However, there's one thing you could take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me in my possession.
Help! Meg!
Maya! You have 2 days. Of course, tonight he will be in questioning with the police. But the trial is in 2 days. At that trial, you will win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney. One? You expect me to get not guilty in one trial day? Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so don't let me down. Oh, yes, that's right. Now that I'm playing the role of the kidnapper, I can't pass up this chance to say, and don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea. Damn it. Who the hell are you? Very well, I'll tell you that much. My name is... The Killer.
Mr. Nick, where is Mystic Maya?
She's been kidnapped.
No, it's all my fault. Only I got with Mystic Maya.
It's not your fault, Pearls.
But it is. It is. Oh.
Mr. Wright, I think we should tell the police what's going on. No, we can't do that. If we do, who knows what will happen to Maya?
Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier?
Detective Gumshoe. Yes, that's it. Wait here, I'll be right back. Alright, I'll take care of Pearl while you're away. What? Ransom? Shh! Not so loud. The ransom is a complete acquittal for Matt and Guard. Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya, you mean? Then this means that Matt and Guard is obviously the killer, pal, no doubt about it. The guy said that Mr. Guard is innocent. You really believe what a kidnapper tells you, pal? I guess he has a point. If Vanguard really is innocent, then why the kidnapping? On top of everything else, there's also all this evidence we keep finding. Huh? The forensics team's having a field day back there. But it's strange. There's so much evidence that it feels like something's wrong. There's too much evidence? Is that possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about the on guard being set up? Anyway, looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow you can start yours. Alright. Is there another way? You've also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way. You're right. Of all the people we could trust, of course it'll be Gumshoe. Question marks. My head. What? Where am I? I wonder if I'm still in that hotel. What happened to me? Nick! Pearly! Come on, you guys. This isn't fun anymore. I see you have awoken. That's so scary. With the filter, the red filter on him, that's so scary. Glad to be true that the killer's... Be the true killer that's keeping Maya hostage. Apparently, the killer. The killer. Ah! Who are you? Me? I am known as the killer. The killer? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die. Don't worry. You are not my target. For now, anyway. Nick! Nick, where are you? Help me. Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix Wright. Huh? What? Nick's going to save me? Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction. A business transaction? I'm going to contact him now. I hope you'll cooperate and play your assigned role well. Nick, what's going to happen to me? Nick, Pearly, Sis. Poor Maya is just caught up in all sorts of situations. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerned about. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Good morning.
Morning, Pearls.
Mr. Nick, come on. Let's hurry and go see Mr. On Guard.
You had to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 AM, so...
Oh, I see.
To make sure a framed man isn't found guilty. Yeah. Is a guy named the Killer actually the killer?
No, Mystic Maya. If only I'd gone with you.
Poor Pearls. She's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow yesterday evening. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. But by the looks of it, I don't think Pearls got any sleep at all last night.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's alright, right?
Yeah, she's alright. By the way, I'm going to save her. You can trust me on that.
Please, help her.
I'm only able to stay this calm and collected. Because Pearls... I can't read. Because Pearls is doing the crying for the both of us. Oh. What to do?
I have a thought.
Huh?
You're gonna represent Mr. On Guard, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't really seem to have a choice.
But what if he is the real murderer? What would you do then, Mr. Nick? Would you fight to get a not guilty for murderer?
For a murderer to say Mystic Maya? Pearls, let's talk to Mr. On Guard first, okay? We can think about all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about it.
Pearls, you're really worried about Maya, aren't you?
I don't have anyone else left in this world.
What do you mean?
My family's all gone.
Your family?
My father, he left my mother in the village behind and went away.
I'm sorry.
And my mom, my mother, she did that thing, all for me. Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She's all I have left in this world.
Oh, Pearly. Alright, let's go. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one nickel samurai charged with the murder of the Gemin Ninja. Good morning. How are you today? I know the situation might be a little tough for you. We're... Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know. Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople. Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Fire extinguishers. I mean, this building isn't my house, so... No. We're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay?
The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he?
I think strange is an understatement. Sorry about that. You're just the time. Huh? You're a lawyer dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it?
Mr. Nick, this is our chance.
I have to make him let me take his case. I have to. This is the first time I'm hearing this music. Or maybe it's not, but... This music is standing out more than usual. That's if it has been played before. What's going on guard? Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay. But dude, my autobiography is coming out soon, so if I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay?
Mr. Guard is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to.
I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. I'm sorry about that. Like, I thought the publisher said it'd be really bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? Mr. Guard, I would like to ask you about the murder? Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No. I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid. How is he able to keep his accessories in jail? I don't know. He has an Apple Watch before Apple Watch existed. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay?
Is he alright, Mr. Nick?
If we're talking about the Mr. on Guard's brain here, I would have put my money on it. Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer.
Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji?
It's a mountain in the city of Neo Tokyo, the city that Nickel Samurai protects. What happened to this? What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yeah, well you were in costume no less. I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. You didn't know? That's odd. Dude, I know I like to throw money around, but it's not like I buy anything and everything. That's nice because it's not up for sale anyway.
Mr. Nick? What are you gonna do with that?
I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a really nice one too. I got it as a present from someone. Interesting. And I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. This coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Please, wait! I really need to take your case. There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few?
Please. Please let Mr. Nick represent you.
Man, oh man, lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too? If you don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to... Wait, what did you just say? The killer? The killer? What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling over something. Alright, dude. I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court.
We did it. We did it, Mr. Nick.
Yeah. I don't feel any better about it, and he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead. Ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Tell me about yourself again? Man, I think my lucky stars that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight.
I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen?
It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately I just keep on getting more and more popular. True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. Secretaries, specifically? I guess Mr. Ungard has a way of catching the eyes of women. Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am. A spring breeze. That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. Everyone loves a good scandal. They love the clout. What happened? You told me about your activities last night. After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time. My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show? I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Kurita was already dead at that time. Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do anything on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then out of the blue, the dude arrested me. Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly. Did they find something on you? They found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume. A button? I don't get it either. It was caught in the plates of my samurai pants or hakama. Ah. Dude, I really think someone planted it there though. I'm serious. I wonder if that's what really happened. Tell me about the victim. Juan Corrida. That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. He even wanted to try to make a Jammin' Ninja movie, even though we know it'd fail. Nickel Samurai still won in the end though, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? I guess this is about all I'm gonna get out of him.
Mr. Nick?
Yeah.
Let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. Ungard to see if he's really innocent or not.
We could do that?
Yes. If you use this...
Maya's Magatama.
He won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick.
I'm sure of it. I get it. Mr. Ungard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself. Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay?
Well, Mr. Nick?
Nothing. Not a chain or a lock in sight.
Which means it's alright to trust him.
Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent. The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude.
I'm counting on you, dude.
I'm starting to remember. Oh no. Yeah, I know. Me too. And I'm like, this does get confusing after a while. After a little bit, you're like, oh. And then it throws something at you, and you go, oh. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. Well, at least we're able to get Mr. Matt on guard as a client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important.
So now what should we do?
Well, the trial's tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. On Guard's innocent. We have to find the real killer.
Okay, then let's start looking.
Since there were no psych locks, then that means we can trust Mr. On Guard to be innocent.
I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he is the real killer, then what?
Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls.
Okay, what is it?
Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along? I mean, she and I don't have anything special
Huh? Well, what do you mean? But I thought you and Mystic Maya were... I've been mistaken all this time? No way!
Oh, she really wasn't kidding. Pearls actually believes Maya and I are... Maybe I should have just left it alone.
Mr. Nick, stop it! Don't hide your true feelings from me!
Ow! She slapped me! Hold on, before we go.
Oh, I'll water it.
It's okay, I already did that.
Watering can, where are you, Mr. Watering Can?
Rose gets too wound up if she's not doing something to distract herself. I hope Charlie could withstand Typhoon Pearls. Oh no. There's a giant building outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel. Actually, the crime happened at the recently completed hotel in the center of town, the Gatewater Imperial Hotel. So far are they planning to extend their empire? Alright, let's move. She's too in love with the idea of love, she is. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without...
Good morning.
Hold on, it's you! What is going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? That's a bad rerun, is what it is. Another Steel Samurai doing the most evil of deeds. You know, that's not entirely... I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why oh why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? She's one of those that it's like, that's my favorite character, and her favorite character dies every single like show that she watches. Her favorite character always dies. Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Don't push me, boy.
Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said.
Because she was talking too fast. This old bag, could you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you spaghetti here, smarty pants. Okay. Tell me about the victim. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I find a star that made my heart go ba-dump again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I watch your word. No one's gonna get away with saying anything bad about my Juan. I haven't said anything. Why would I believe a word that woman says anyway? Huh? That woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent? I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be, and why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young baby, I was so beautiful, even the flowers blush. And beside this, I pressed the flowers and read poems and stars and everything. Pearls, are you thirsty?
A little.
Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much.
Hey, are you paying attention? Youngins today. I guess my old bird. Old bird. Old bag. Heard for everything from Lotta. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that. I was getting ready here. Getting ready for what? The show, of course. Well, the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. I see. But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly. Here we go again, where she's like, I saw everything. And then she didn't see smack. She just looked at pavement the entire time. What'd you see? I saw the most important moment of last night. What'd you see? The most important moment? What do you mean? Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids these days. Please tell me, what did you see? Oh, she's lying? Is she lying about the murder? Is she lying that she didn't see? Well, no, she's owning up that she saw the murder. But she's lying about what she saw. Probably. Please don't stray onto another tangent, please. Then show your respect to bring this lady a present. Ugh. Goodbye. Yeah, why is it that he didn't know? I don't remember. The only thing filling this enormous room is anxiety about the murder. I really hope nothing else bad happens here. True dat. Looks like the investigation's still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. I wonder if we can do any investigation of our own in this kind of atmosphere. No, got to roll up the sleeves and try, I guess.
We ate at this table last night, didn't we?
Yes, I was really happy then. I wish I could make you smile again, even for a second. I haven't cleaned up all the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging around in the air. Award ceremony was really fabulous. You just reminded me of circus. Everybody is still doing okay at the very big circus.
But I can't believe it. I can't believe that such a terrible murder happened under such beautiful lights.
It's shocking. So one luxurious hotel. Didn't that old boy give me something like that last year? I don't even remember what he gave you. If only if we had all gone together. Hey, you're here! Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Warrior. Lotta. Hey, Mr. Copfella, the thief showed his face! What? Arrest him! Put him in trial! Give him guilty! Find him guilty! Give him the death penalty! Lotta, what is this? What is this attitude so far? What's going on? What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright? Looked here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep? What are you looking for? My camera. C-A-M-E-R-A. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. It was expensive back in the day. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Yeah, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. Huh? So, a little part of me is like, I don't think I would like Lotta if I actually had to encounter her in any way. But her banter with Phoenix is interesting. I feel like their conversations with one another and how they somehow match each other as far as vibe goes, it's different. It's different. Like, Phoenix definitely tolerates her. They tolerate each other. How about that? They're like bad friends, kinda. Yeah. It's like they'll get along, but it's only because they put up with each other's faults entirely. Like, she's the way that she's encountered or interacts with Phoenix is very underrated, just because she's a hard character to like. That I saw a thread on Twitter that was pretty much just wording how underrated their relationship is, as far as not only in the games but also like in the anime and whatnot. Like in the anime, they animated the first case where Maya is framed for the murder. Or sorry, what's the first case or the second case? One of those. And then there's like a whole entire scene where they're both just actually on like the same level. They're on the same level, but very different personalities. And I guess I appreciate Lada in that sense. But do I enjoy having interactions with her like this? Not all the time. She's an interesting character. It's like I don't exactly hate her, but she's not my most favoritist. Though, is she still a fun character? In some ways, yes. So, I'm so mixed about Lada. Camera, what happened to it? So you lost your camera. It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in the store, it's $1,600 brand new. Huh? But didn't you say you bought it for $700? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store, about 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to and was real mean about it too. He made me cry at that. When did you lose your camera? Last night, after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around, looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie. Lada, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So, I don't remember. Besides, I couldn't get anything big for my big scoop. I wonder if Lada's missing camera is even connected to the murder. What happened? Please tell me what happened. What you know about what happened at the murder time. Time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. On Guard was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure you went to school, city boy? Whenever Lada Heart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had. A big scoop. I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although, I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time. Okay, what's your big scoop? Lada, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was. But that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here for? Oh. Oops. Sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know? Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide?
We've been stopped, haven't we?
Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. I'm glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lana, your I rule smile. Oh, at least somebody's happy. How did you spot that camera? Oh, did it? The thieving rascal! Please don't look straight at me while you're saying that. When I find the bugger who went and done this, they're gonna pay with a bullet. And if you do that, don't expect me to defend you. Okay. Don't know anything about this. Oops. You know anything about this? Hey, what's that? A press conference ticket? How come I ain't got myself one of them? Please don't direct your anger at me. Why in tarnations was I not invited to that? How come someone on the bottom of the popularity chart like you got the info, but not me? Info like that is worth nothing to you. Info like that is worth nothing to you. Am I right or what? It's not the kind of person she thinks I am.
Are you gonna stand there and take that, Mr. Nick?
Yeah. Punch her. Tell me about yourself. This kind of hairstyle is pretty hard to get, you know. Hard to care for, too. Oh, just the other day, I ran my hand through my hair to fix it up, and suddenly out pops this dollar coin. That's gotta be the like, hidden jackpot.
Wow, that's really lucky.
What a deep conversation that was. Really care for heroes, shows they got for kids, those pictures are just plain old boring. Now adults, we get more caught up in messy, sticky, surreal situations, even me. Oh, sounds like the time's getting what I'm going with this. Wait a sec, don't go around getting her mixed up in things like that. Yeah! Ooh. This old granny? She kept on glaring at me with those eyes of hers as if it's my fault. Kept babbling how she won't forgive people who write trash about her wand. Yeah, we sort of got into a little fight, you know. A little fight? No way these two, it probably was more of a blabbering contest. They would probably blab so much. Is there anybody else? You remember this guy? No? Actually, you probably wouldn't even know that guy. Alright. Let's just examine. I thought too, so I was nice enough to a gal to lend a helping hand. Secretly, of course. I have a feeling one of these days I'm gonna end up defending her in court. Imagine way down later in the lane, lot of heart, suspected of murder. To be certain guard for global studio staff. Oops. Let's keep it safer. Let's make claims. Crime scene. If he had wanted to get to Mr. Korea's room, he would have had to pass through his hallway. Is there CCTV? That's the seat of the murder, I reckon. I thought something had gone on that. I thought something had gone on that night, but I didn't ever think it was a murder. A murder. I can understand flowers, but what are bears? I didn't touch them. It wasn't me, I tell you. I gave you my word. I get the impression Lotta helped herself with one of them. Okay, I don't have anything about her. Ooh, let's put on guards first. Where are we? We're in Matt and Gar's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? You're Mr. Ungard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he was your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Oh. It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Ungard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
I'm Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. Alright. She may be of small stature, but appearance can be deceiving. Let's examine first. Looks like the dish is left over from dinner, a dinner for two at that.
I'm sure they're Mr. Unguard's and Miss Andrews' plates.
Looks like they had a T-bone steak. What's with the Global Studios and T-bone steaks? There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa there.
I think the jacket-looking thing is called a happy.
A souvenir? Just yoink souvenirs? There's a bedroom over there.
That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here.
Probably Mr. Unguard's suitcase. For someone who is only going to be here for the award show, that's a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
Stars really are different from us, aren't they?
I don't like the color of this floor. It's like strawberry pattern. Yeah, I don't like it. Alright, Miss Adrian Andrews.
I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone is doing that night, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Then I will tell you.
Before the awards ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Unguard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you take a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. I'm like not reading this correctly. Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room. No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. No, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call Mr. Unguard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Kurita. And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
You really held strong through everything.
Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So, about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Unguard and I are related, are you? Sorry. I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. When did you have to go and say something like that?
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright?
I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Unguard's manager. His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly?
You're wrong! I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya.
Girls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you juice later, alright? Told you I hate trifling matters. He doesn't want to talk. She doesn't want to talk about that. Have you seen a camera? Nope. What about this? You were the one taking care of the arrangements for this press conference, right? Yes, that's right.
Mr. Unguard said he didn't know about it.
Is that what he said? Huh? Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked. Oh, I see. I wonder what that was about. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. Yeah. Do you know about this guy? That's Mr. Will Powers. He's an actor contracted with Global Studios. He's a very nice man, a man with a good heart. But that's all he is and ever will be. Ugh, what a horrible thing to say. Society doesn't care about genuinely nice people, Mr. Wright. Huh? For a second, her face twisted in pain.
I wonder if something happened to Miss Andrews.
Did you know the victim, Mr. Kurita?
Yes.
I knew him. The world is such a small place, after all.
Did you know about his rivalry with Nickel Samurai?
Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. I got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Corrida was killed. I asked to become Mr. Engarde's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. Mr. Engarde does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing what he's told.
He's always saying my manager, right, Mr. Nick?
I hate talking about myself. It's a trifling matter, that's why. Sorry. Take away that layer of sarcasm and she really does seem to hate herself. Sad. Motive for murder. Do you have any ideas? As to why Mr. Kurita was murdered. Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? She has too many ideas. Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation.
Is it a cyclock, Mr. Nick?
Yes, there's getting to be more and more of these lately. Too many. Too many. Yo, that's a lot of bears.
Mr. Nick, where are we?
We're in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, Pearls.
Mr. Kurita?
The victim, which makes this the crime scene too. Oh, it's you. So, what happened? The kidnapper, has he contacted you? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Engarde's acquittal. Oh, you're doing okay, pal. Hanging in there. Just want mine to be alright. You don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you gotta keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right, pal. I hope you got a map of the hotel. Here you go. Little Missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Hahaha. Wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pearls. Yeah, I'm having a bad flashback and I know the twist of this case. I have, like, scattered memories here and there. And I feel like I sort of remember the twist of the case, but not enough to be able to be like, oh yeah, I got this. I know what evidence leads to what. Nah, dude, I don't remember.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
That's okay, girls. We'll read it. Okay. Lobby. Viola Hall. Hallway. Partial. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, wow, it's just straight walk there. Yeah, I don't remember that. No, I don't remember that too. And I don't remember the entire plot anymore either, which is probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing that I don't remember, like, how everything went. I do remember these characters, I do remember this case, I kind of remember the twist, but how do I prove that twist or get there? I'm not even sure if I 100% remember the twist either, so it's pretty much almost a new story. There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator. The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty. Empty? It's so much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut.
Oh, there's beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam too.
red was his favorite color?
Wow, there are a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there kind of a bear he doesn't have?
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Or teddies.
It's hard to bear with all these problems, Growl. I thought there was no clowns in this case! I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me. Actual trauma. Sheesh.
Oh, it's so messy here.
Girls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before.
Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please.
Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. He starts mansplaining to Maya at all times. What is this? It's a suitcase. There's so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator.
Do all stars pack too much? Just stuff like Mr. Kurita?
Seems like they do. There's so many bears. I want to look at that one. It looks like Mr. Kurita had dinner last night.
This bottle is tomato juice.
And a lot of food at the award show last night. I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meal like this.
So that's a bed, right?
Yep, it's big. It's big, but it's a bed.
Oh, Mr. Nick, it's so soft.
Maybe that's supposed to be a rarity for her. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it.
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where it came from.
But doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright?
Is that blued? Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Kurita fought his assailant.
Where are those bits of glass from?
Flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know much about flowers, do you, Nick?
Nope. Mr. Nick. This guy has a pretty big room. That is blued. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but it's still usable.
That's strange. The guitar is not here.
Maybe you forgot to bring it to the show.
Mystic Maya... She said the bright red guitar was the Jam and Ninja's signature item.
That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet. It's only wet on the top of the lid.
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
There is some water, but only in the top of the lid. Water? That looks like blood! Nah. Oh, man. Oh. They're colorblind. Alright. Talk to me, Gumshoe. Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should? Yeah, here's a picture. There's a knife in his chest. Right. I like how perfectly shot this is. That you see the tomato juice and the tomato juice bottle and the cup. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death. We're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There are fingerprints on the knife. Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Enguarde's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. Why was Mr. Enguarde arrested? Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
It looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight.
Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell.
Signs of struggle everywhere. Well, yeah. During the fight, his button came off. Mr. Enguarde said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his Hakama. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who is it? That lady, this old bag. Please, anyone but her. For real! The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention, there's something around where the Vic was a little off. Something that's a little off, as in, that's for you to figure out, pal.
Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
Wait, did he say something different? What do you know about this? There's nothing special I can tell you about this, pal. Look, pal, we don't have a lot of time. Why didn't you show me something more important? If Miss Von Karma saw me like this, I'd have to switch sides real fast. That's your present for the kidnapper, huh? While you're talking, it sends and receives radio waves. If we could trace that.
Yeah, we could use it to find out where the bad guy is.
It uses radio waves, huh? Got it. I'll go find a radio scanner and let you borrow it, pal. Thank you. What do you know about this? So about this wine glass. Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was left untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe. No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet this instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash. Oh, shoot. Now we're all on high alert.
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
I've heard this sound somewhere before. It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere with me. Come to think of it, that's not exactly what happened last time. Sorry, I've got to make myself scars. Later, pal. Oh! Oh shoot, the intense anxiety music. Like you're like an endear quickly to Gumshoe with how much he's abused by the prosecutor, yeah. He couldn't escape, I know! At last you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix, right? Would it be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change? So, you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very, very dishonorable of you. Ah! Hey, don't you dare run away, Scruffy Scruffy Muck Trenchcoat. Oh. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be so pitiful. Oh. Detective, come over here for a second. Oh no. Gumshoe. He's dead. I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared, he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours? Is that all that means to you? What? Huh. Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. Why did she throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. Yeah. What is this?
Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
Paper's got Mr. Kurita's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this.
Ah, it's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here, see how it says "To my dearest Wendy" and more normal letters here.
This sloppy and readable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
Hold on. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh, yes, you have. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you have. Okay. I'm trying to go back to the other side. There's no, like, arms. So, in this picture, I'm assuming, like, the back is behind, like, the back side is behind his right arm, right? And he's, like, sitting on the chair sideways. Like, if this is the front, he's sitting facing this way. Facing this side. Okay. That's what I assume. But then I'm like, look at the bottom of the leg. Oh. Huh? It looks so different. Okay, okay. Wait. It's shaped like an eye. But they're wrong. Okay, so they had to, like, change his position. Right? I know that's probably not gonna be that particular about it, but I mean, okay, it just bugs me because it clearly shows these certain aspects in, like, an angle, but then how did they manage to catch this sitting here if he's sitting all the way over there? Line is horizontal to the back. Line horizontal to back. They moved the table? Maybe? I don't know why that bugs me. I know there can't always be continuity all the time, but that's... I just need to know how they captured this picture. That's all. It bugs me now, I know. Twist number 1. Alright. There is a knife and a fork. Okay. Let's move. Oh. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Ah, Mr. Powers. Have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder are allowed to go home, let alone leave. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's a sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time, there are 3 samurai brothers, Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course, the Nickel Samurai. It's a Love Y and Neo Tokyo. I see. Wait. A Love what? A Love Y. This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop and all three guys fall for her at the same time. Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the three brothers colliding over this one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know.
Pearl is just secretly the office lady in a tiny girl's body.
Miss Sayo. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
I can't believe she's really considering it. Oh, she's one of those. She's like me. She hears about the rom-com and she goes, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, I need to watch it." That's up my alley. She's there for the drama, the apprehension. She needs to know. She needs to know if they're actually gonna end up with each other. Oh. Jammin' Ninja. Jammin' Ninja TV show. What's it like? Started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. Jammin' Ninja, like samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway. What? He was really lousy ninja, absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy could he sing! With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar? And then, the final fight in the front of his beloved Princess Misola. Jammin' versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3. Oh, that's too bad for him. Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. The Jammin' Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
What show should I watch?
I can't believe she's really considering it. It's the drama, Phoenix. The intrigue. Okay.
Well,
I can't believe it. A kidnapping.
do you remember what the person looked like who gave this to you?
It was that bellboy, and I didn't suspect a thing because he looked like a normal old man. Old man, huh? Normal old man. Doesn't know anything. Doesn't know anything. Doesn't know anything. That guitar case, that was Juan's. I'm guessing you've seen this case before. It's pretty famous by now. It stands out because it holds the bright red guitar. The bright red guitar, the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. But if the guitar is so important, how could he forget it for the award ceremony? That does seem a little strange. Don't know nothing. So wait, hold on. Hey, is my face really all that scary? Kids won't come anywhere near me. But when I cover my face, they're all shocked because then they figure out who I am.
I think your face makes you look like a very kind person.
Oh, Mr. Powers is getting teary-eyed. He debuted around the same time as Matt and everything, you know? Really? Started out small. First it was singing contests and swimming competitions, then it was bowling tournaments, and then it was who could throw the best New Year's parties. Juan was always trying to one-up Matt. But lately, those two were escalating to more and more dangerous things. I thought that no good would come out of it all, so I began to worry. Too bad Pawn's story ended so soon. Matt's younger than me. He can practically see his star potential.
His star potential.
I got his autograph the other day. That's kind of wrong now, doesn't it? I don't care what people say. Matt didn't kill Juan. I know he didn't. Would have thought I'd see her here of all places. The last time we saw each other was during that really bad incident, you know. I mean, when I look back now, I think of the good things, so it's not so bad, I guess. Yeah, I would really love to go back in time and relive a few of those good things. That's not funny. Yeah, I guess not. Hey, that's Miss Andrews, but she's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her. I don't really know her, you know? There's some sort of small rumor going around about her right now. A rumor? If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. He's so happy. He looks like a lion that just found his next meal. Okay. That's everybody. Do you mind telling us about this gossip? This chismoso? Ah, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be. Yeah, I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip too. Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah, so take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight's Rendezvous. To the mysterious and beautiful manager to the stars, Miss AA. You see now, don't you? What? You can't stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Carita did have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA. Adrian Andrews? Yes, exactly. This is big news. But it seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client? It's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. I probably should have saved, but I just wanted to see how far I can get. Oh shoot, I forgot she's a full 4. What'd you witness? Alright, I'll be honest with you for now. Then please tell us what you saw. But what a waste. They have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you, youngins. I'm a little devil after all. That's... ugh. Alright, I give you what you want. What did you want? Hold on, I don't trust you now. Do you want your autograph? Good luck? Yeah, I'll need it. I forgot how many psych locks were in this case. There's so many. What does she want? Do you want this? If you ever get that feeling of trying out Professor Layton, I'm always down to help. I love Layton games. I love watching people play that game. Because, the mind gymnastics. I have to, like, actually exercise my brain. That's Juan's autograph. Yes, it is. And it even says to my dearest Wendy on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldback, so that Wendy has to be me, right? Well, it might say Wendy. But somehow, I don't think this one had this Wendy in mind when he signed it. No, please, give it to me. Let me have it, please. I can't let you just have it like that. Yes, I know. How about an exchange? Wow. She must really want this autograph. My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up her heart. Oh, for my dearest Juan. Oh, okay. Easy. Yeah! Why was she so hard? Did she have that many Cyclocks in it? How much did she have to... She's crazy. What'd you witness? I feel bad for you now, huh? I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room. You're kidding! Oh no! It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet minding my own business. And, did you tell the police? Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for the part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time, you're gonna get it. Oh wait, this time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. Mr. Engard hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about the details like that. I just know what he did to my poor Juan. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do. The yellow-bellied chicken.
A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like.
I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it. What did Mr. Engard ever do to her to deserve this? What'd you say? That was so easy, right? Oh. What did Mr. Engard do to you to make you so... You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan.
Mr. Nick!
What is it?
What's a scandal?
Oh, I'll tell you about it after we get home, okay? Poor Juan, led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress.
Mr. Nick, what do vials and vile temptress mean?
Oh, how about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, girls? So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're referring to? Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy. He shoved the girl into Juan on purpose. He's our manager, but why? I thought lawyers were smart. I was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. It was to create a scandal. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud. Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. What do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag? Or why do you know about that? I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know. Because you're a say-song. Do you have any proof that Mr. Engard did what you say he did? Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so. Ugh, of course, a tabloid.
Next week? Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
How would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get it? Okay, bye. Actually, you really didn't give me nothing. Like, actually, you didn't really give me anything. Whatever. I guess we can go here.
It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy is here.
Right, now even Pearls is calling him Scruffy. Thanks, Francisca. You said something about an investigation briefing earlier, right? Why don't we come back and try again later when they're done?
Okay, I guess that's all we can do, right, Mr. Nick?
That's right.
No, it's kind of cute. Mr. Nick, what is the stuffed animal's name?
That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's his precinct's mascot, you know.
Oh, wow.
I'll get him a signed mascot of every police station if it's the last thing I do.
I hope you succeed in your mission, sir.
Alright. Let's work our way around. Really don't got a lot for me. Alright. You next. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I? For my scoop. What I want to know about are the details of the scoop.
That's not something I can tell you. I mean,
That there's my bread and butter. Alright, then an unpleasant looking tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Ugh. Could it be that you, Lotta, Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Han Kurita and this person. This woman. She's Adrian Andrews, Mountain Guard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. That'd be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just keep making up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah, you gotta have that... What's it? New sauce? You mean news source?
that's it. Show me something that shows that Han guy had something with Miss Andrews.
This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid, Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars in this AA. Ah! Mr. Kurita didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Angar's manager, Adrian Andrews. She has the initials AA. You saw this article and thought to take some proof, or some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Kurita's door last night. Ah! Alright, nice. These are kinder. Tell me about your big scoop. You were looking into Mr. Kurita, Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you?
You got it.
I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching him in a secret meeting. But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news.
What'd you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that?
That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof.
Well, at least I do.
So that's what I was doing, getting photos.
Oh.
I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Wow, Lotta, nice journalistic integrity you got there. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know? But the paper I wrote on, note to myself, it's gone.
Your note to yourself?
It was inside the case of the $1,600 camera. They don't run off together. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make Uncle bonkers, I tell you. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? I got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. I bet you it was only $300. Maybe. Okay. There is something I want to... Oh, look at this. So, remember how in the death picture they said that it was on Guard's knife, right? It is missing the knife. There's a giant bone sitting on the plate.
I don't really like meat.
There's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it was. I got you, Phoenix. I got you. My brain is actually really small right now, but I actually got that. I got that for you. Okay, let's see what yours is about. Because you are genuinely going to be really hard. Ooh, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you trying to hide things? Did you realize you're putting Mr. Enguarde's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Kurita. We're not that close. That's right, I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You're not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow I highly doubt that. Okay. You and Mr. Kurita had an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story. Has to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see, however, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to Mr. Kurita? As if there was ever such a need. Did you get close to Mr. Kurita for the sake of... for this person's sake? I see. Okay. I was like, I don't think she actually likes... Okay. We don't know. I was like, I don't think she actually likes... what's his face? On guard. You know where we need to go? Her true love was Gumshoe? Sheesh. Ah, the lawyer dude. So what did you find out? Well... Our man needs to win? He does. He do. I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. Really? What happened? Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had the post-ceremony stage to do. So I was in my nickel samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude. I had no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Kurita was already dead at that time. Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do anything on his own. And that's when the green guy in the coat showed up. He searched me, and out of the blue, the dude arrested me, and then... It's got nothing to do with anything, man, with the face of his, you can tell, you ever read this. Okay. He doesn't even care about the guitar. Do you know about this? What do you think about this article? If you're talking about her thing with Juan, I always thought she was a bit careless in the way she handled it. And that's it? That's it. Look, dude, I didn't kill him. I mean, the Nickel Samurai kicked the Jammin' Ninja's butt, right? So it's not like I felt threatened by the likes of him.
Being a rival sounds like a sad way to relate to another person.
Unless it's Pokemon. Yeah, I'm such a handsome devil. Yeah. And I'm way good at sports. Karate, tennis, judo, soccer, football, hockey, fencing. Dude, it's no wonder I'm so popular. Yeah. You're also good at sitting in the jail cell, Mr. Popular. That's my manager. Did you meet her? Yeah. What do you think? Strong woman, right? And she takes good care of me. You're such a mama's boy. Dots? I've seen him somewhere before. Is he a member of my fan club? That's Mr. Powers. Isn't he supposed to be kind of like a mentor to you? Powers? Oh yeah, he's the guy in the kids exercise program. I gave him an autograph just the other day. He doesn't see Mr. Powers as a mentor at all. Wow, you've also just given me nothing. Well, I thought he was gonna give us more. And I was supposed to... Hey, so you came back, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight. But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. Airtight evidence. So what do you mean the evidence is airtight? I can give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces. Two? And both of them are in this photo. Okay. First is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. That's the button that you found. That's a huge button. Now that I think about it, that's a really big button. Yeah, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai special pants. Hi, Rai. Hello, Reese. It's been a hot minute. It absolutely has. How have you been? I think I saw that you were streaming earlier. But I think I was heading to bed during that time. How's it going? I'm glad it's good. Well, welcome. We are playing Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. Episode 4. Yeah, I've been streaming late. Well, hey, it's good to see you. Hope that the streams are going well. I think last I saw was like a doodle stream with a new friend. But I couldn't pop in. I've never seen this game. I've only seen the memes. There is quite a lot of memes. So that's absolutely a fair answer. We are currently investigating a murder case. But it's gonna be quite the trek around, because I feel like this is one of the biggest maps. Probably the biggest map for this game so far, so it's gonna be a bit until we finish up the investigation. And what is the second one, aside from the knife? The knife in his chest. Okay. The fingerprints in the knife, on the knife in his chest to be exact. Fingerprints? Who were they? You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Matt on guards. Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. Airtight testimony. What is it? Who's talking? It's that old security lady, Miss Oldbag. I thought so. What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well, I haven't told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone. Her blab knob is stuck on 10 and there's no turning it down, trust me. Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. On Guard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
No way!
Yeah, we're screwed. something to do with the case. Alright, tell me about the guitar then. What can you tell me about this guitar case? Oh, that. This is just what I heard, but that's the Jammin' Ninja's signature item.
But the guitar was in his hotel room.
Yeah, we look for it too. It's not normal for a person to forget to bring their most famous item to an award show. It's starting to sound like the red guitar is related to this case after all. Stuff in that glass is tomato juice, pal. Tomato juice. I heard that the victim really loved that stuff. Favorite drink in the world. It was his favorite drink? First time I've heard that. You know, it's kind of meh. You can't look at this. You look at this photo and you can't help it. It makes you want to say, I can't believe this is the scene of the murder. Stabbed with a knife after a struggle. A clue is sleeping in Edith's photo somewhere. I know it. I hate the tomato juice bottle. That bugs me. It was not supposed to be there. Why is it there? It's probably not going to even be relevant, but still. I'm pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. The scandal was Sakurita, but why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
Suicide?
Her name was Celeste Impax. And she was one Korea's manager. The victim's manager. But that's not all, pal. Miss Impax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one. Her mentor? A woman who was both Mr. Kurita's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. But her suicide had something to do with this case? You want to know more about her, pal? I do. Tell me about her. She was the victim's manager and was also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now that the two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence, but oh! I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. This is Von Karma. You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst. You don't mean... I do. Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. That's... Wait, please wait, sir. If I don't get this month's pay, I'll stop... Quiet! If it weren't for the traitors like you, I would have won. Is that what you wanted to say? Who? That voice. Edgeworth! It's been a long time, right?
This person? This is Mr. Edgeworth?
What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Francesca.
You... How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it?
You soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud.
You even run away with your tail between your legs like an ill-bred dog you are.
You're talking about the Von Karma family creed, to be perfect in every way. Then let's hear it, Francesca. How are things going? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back.
Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix right. I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory.
Still the same wild mare she always was.
And here's Phoenix just like side-eyeing. Bombastic side-eye with Edgeworth. Hey. You want to talk?
I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edward, had gone and died.
Mr. Nick?
I never wanted to see you again. He's lying through his teeth. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. You're gonna run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. I thought he was dead with the way that he kept talking about edgy or not wanting to talk about it, right? You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What is that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find truth. The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with the information. Just, what's going on inside his head? Proof of Von Karma blood. A lot of things may have happened, however Manfred Von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of a Von Karma. 1 year ago. You cannot establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reasons you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? I don't think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It would have been better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edworth. I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand at the courtroom? What is your reason? Now they're fighting. The girlies are fighting. Well, with Francisca, she almost always says, I will defeat you this time, the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand at the courtroom to defend my client. To save their lives. To save your clients, you say. Girlies, don't you mean old married couple? Not married yet. They're not married until which one? I think it's 5? Those who think of only of their own ego-driven goals. Those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth. Looks like there's still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I have yet to learn? Me? Huh. Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming up soon enough. I like how Edgeworth just has all of this insight. I have no interest in talking about useless evidence. Put a little more thought into what you showed me, Phoenix Wright. Still as stuck up as ever. I wonder if he will talk. While I was abroad, these deplorable types of actors became popular, I take it. While refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto. Refreshing. And what is so refreshing about a spring breeze? I sneeze because I'm allergic to pollen. Sounds like the pollen is not treating him well this year. Oh god. True. It was real. There is an interesting rumor about this man. You mean the one where about Miss Andrews getting close to him? That's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it? And you just literally replying to you, right? I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found. Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. A secret? You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her. Remember Old Bag? We can only look into a few key players with our limited resources. Oh. Why don't you just tell it me straight? I've said I don't have any info. This woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago, but she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then a few months later, Celeste Pax died. But her death was ruled as a suicide, right? Yes, but there's still one riddle we have yet to solve. A riddle, her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished, huh? don't want to comment on powers? Or Gumshoe? Okay. Well, it was good to see you, Edgeworth. Oh, shoot. Never mind. We're not done with you yet. Miss Impact's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that, there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. Suicide note? How do you know Miss Impacts had even written such a note? There was no solid evidence, however. We did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police thinks it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. The victim? He was the one who found her body. Which makes him the only person who had the chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's suicide note, but why? As long as her note is missing, any speculations beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1 anyway. Part 1? He's doing the whole entire... I also have the updated autopsy report, but you're gonna get that later. Alright. Let's see you, Edgeworth. Ooh, I'm feeling ballsy. I'm feeling all confident.
Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here.
That's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask her.
And she has that psych lock on her heart, right?
Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll come back later. No! She ran away. When I was so confident. I don't know. This room is so suspicious. I already forgot what's the reason for all these bears, too. Like, I feel like all these bears are just haunting him. How does he even, like, haul all these around? Just looking at this stresses me out. Because if I, like, let's just say, I went to Japan, and I did all the crane games of the world, and I collected all my plushies, and they, like, started filling up the entirety of the couch like this, that would stress me out. I would just give them away. It's also interesting about them having clocks. He squished them all in? Yeah, probably. And then I like how there is just one hyper-realistic bear. Cloth. Cloth? We also got the mecha bear? Right? So many. You said something about cloth? Oh, no. I don't even remember what I said. I don't remember what I was saying. I was just saying that it's interesting this is hyper-realistic, and this is way too many. Way too many. I guess you would only ever get this type of amount. Like, let's just say I was an idol, right? I was an idol, and people knew that I was hyper obsessed with hedgehogs. What they would do is that they would like gift me all of these hedgehog merch, right? I could see that getting to this point, and then I would have like all these hedgehogs instead of bears. Imagine hedgehogs here instead. Then, yeah, I would feel compelled to try to save every single one of them and then finding a place to place them in my house. I will actually have a whole shrine of not only hedgehogs I've collected myself, but hedgehogs that were given to me by my many non-existent fans. Oh. Then I would understand. I would understand what this is like. But why would you throw in the trash, buddy? That's cold. This is cold. That's cold. Anyway, if I ever become a star and you ever wanted to gift me something, just gift me a hedgehog. Not like a real one. Not like a live one, because I won't have any like time or love. That's not true. I would just be like, screw it. Screw being an idol. I'll just take care of a hedgehog. But do not give me a live hedgehog. If you give me a hedgehog something, yeah, it's gonna go to the shrine, which is my entire house. The entire house has become the hedgehog shrine. Where'd you go? Why'd you move? Hey. Do you know anything about this? No. Alright. Do you know anything about this? Ooh, he went silent.
What's wrong?
How much do you know? Ooh, what do you mean, how much? Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you'll keep yourself out of my personal life. No, I would never. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep. You're in detention! Who in the world are you gonna eat with? The security guard?
Mr. Nick?
This Celeste Impacts lady. Somehow I get the feeling that she is a very important person in all this. Well, shoot, I just scared away my clients. Oh no. This music. Alright. Do you know anything about this lady? Actually? Oh shucks. Do you know anything about this? No? Hey girlie. Listen, I need to know if you know about this. You don't. What about this? This? A gifted prosecutor? He disappeared suddenly a year ago. Girlie, where'd you go? I was gonna, like, yell objection in your ears because I know you're lying. Actually, you're not even lying. You're just keeping things away from me. You just said, I ain't gonna talk no more, and I'm like, I'm just gonna force it out of you with my sheer mind games, and now you're not even letting me. What do you want? What do you want from me? My brain is not working today. Hey, do you know anything about this? Ew. Ooh. Never mind. 18.8. What's that? What does that mean? Edgeworth, help me! I don't understand. Oh, by the way. Wait, you could help me here! Edgeworth! I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. First of all the reports that have multiple parts like that one. That has 2. Oh, I'm just rolling D20s! 2 parts. What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here's this. Oh, okay. What in the world? Second part! About an attempted suicide. The attempter's name. It's Adrian Andrews.
Miss Andrews? Well, what did she do?
She tried to kill herself? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. I'm sorry, I just, like, blocked my mic. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide.
A secret?
Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside. Miss Andrews, dependent? Talking about the exact opposite of what the woman is. Okay. Are you gonna tell me? What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Impax. Now why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Lost her will? But why would she... Her pillar of strength, her mentor, Celeste Impax, was gone forever. That's why. Why would that...
Is that what they call calling someone to the grave?
After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She's someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. And without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. Dang. That would suck, being that type of person. And that's the nature of her dependency on others? When Celeste Impax suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. Then, that means her super confident attitude. It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible.
Okay, now.
I guess I was too fast at my excitement. Ooh, girly, come on.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Franziska von Karma. Good thing she disappeared. Yeah, too quick on the draw? Absolutely.
Miss von Karma?
What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so... You've got some nerve following me around. Following you?
That's you, Miss von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Pearls.
You're always following after that Mr. Detective with a little beard.
Me? Following after Scruffy, don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl.
What is that?
An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move. So, that noise we heard was this receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood? Alright. What were those two talking about? Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she? Okay, you're not gonna talk. Oh, wait. Ooh, I should have saved. Ooh, oh well. Maybe we'll figure it out. Motive for murder. Why was Juan Corrida murdered? I think you know. Okay, we've already gone through this. That she is not that intimate. For this person's sake. Celeste Impax, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? Miss Impax, she committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Corrida's manager. So I believe he got close to Mr. Corrida so he could find out more about her suicide. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muttcracker for a putrid, third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews? There was no mystery surrounding her death, none. It'd be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Not really true. Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. Because you tried to commit suicide. No, never mind. What? That wasn't it? There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there no mystery at all? This? Okay. This Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police that were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. You may be the person who discovered her body, Mr. Kurita. Juan? And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Kurita. I've sat by quietly and listening to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. It's the impression you'd like to give, however. I don't think that's who you really are. I have evidence that says otherwise. Okay. Nice. You nearly went through with it too, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help relying only on yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that is all a lie, facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. You were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said that the police suspected Mr. Kurita of hiding Mr. Impacts' note. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one who had a reason to want Mr. Kurita dead. Me? Miss Impacts was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder. Murder? Oh, cool. We got a freebie with that one. Nice. Very nice. It's true. I am a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small, and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews, this one thing, it's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews, all I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Kurita. Celeste, without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So I got close to Mr. Kurita to recover her suicide note, correct? Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for that suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so I understand. Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide, I'd like for you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, if people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live. Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews. I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. Thank you for your discretion.
Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a while back.
That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding?
Huh?
Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag. What is it? It looks like a seashell? That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. You're not remembering something clearly. Sounds like it would be a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. Ungard in your capable hands. In your capable hands. Well, I think we've gathered about all we can.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh, no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine, I really am.
You don't look fine to me. Let's go home. Deuces.
Bye. So, what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Max's suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever.
Ah, Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
Hello? Right in co-law offices, but you're not even answering the phone. Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone. Maya! Where's Maya? As I promise, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished.
What?
So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree? Wait, Maya, let me hear her. Very well.
Ask my... Maya, is that you? Sis! Ask my sis!
Ooh. Maya! Ah, damn it, he cut me off.
Mystic Maya said ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis? What does you mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Sorry. Oh, that was fast. Mia! I have a message from Maya, so come. Ask me anything you want about her. You popped up quick. How's Maya? She's safe, for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe, but Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper, what's he like? I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. And? She didn't see the face of her attacker. Ugh. Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her. Ugh, I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. Drat, it's locked. That this door is locked seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click. They magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that I could use around. There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see. Huh? Someone dropped a card here. Kinda looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. Oh, that's it! The shell card! If I use this, maybe I can get this door open. This might be the key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius! Alright, now if you excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting, or worried. Ooh, she actually got herself out? Why are you leaving me on a cliffhanger like this? Yes, save my progress. Oh no, it's trial time. Trial time indeed. Oh, how's the jaw? It hurts. It hurts, and I think I should go feed Butterball. So I think I'm gonna stop here. Like it didn't hurt when I was starting to like do voices again, which I'm thankful for. But now I can't like actually like clench my jaw. Like when I'm biting down on something, it hurts. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and take some medications, rub out my jaw for the rest of the night, and take care of Butterball. So yeah, sucks. But cool. At least we're done with the first investigation. Watch me forget everything by next week, but this I all I know is that this trial is really a ride. It's crazy. And that took almost 2 hours? No, 3 hours for that one investigation? That's nutty. I mean, I know I got stuck in a few parts, but that's a lot. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go and rest for the night and see if there's anything I can do to make my jaw stop hurting as much. Um, I don't think it's talking. I just think it's just so tight. It's so tight. So I will end it here, and I'll see y'all next week. I don't know. I'm thinking I might stream again, but if it's still gonna be hurting this bad, I don't know if I will. Maybe like one of those low key, not talking much streams. Because a part of me wants to draw, a lot of the part of me wants to just play my gotcha games, because there's another event that I think would be fun to play. So, we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna go. Good night. Thank you for watching.